Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on the journey from millions to billions. And we believe the key to scaling and compounding your wealth starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to help you scale and compound your wealth in life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. I'm your host today, Brett Swartz. And every episode we feature some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires. And they share their secrets, wisdom, and success with us so we can all level up and make a bigger impact. I'm excited about our next guest, and she is out of the great state of Colorado. And she's focused like a laser on helping real estate firms grow and optimize their capital raising efforts. She has an amazing background with one of the top, commercial real estate fund groups out there, and she's now focused like a laser on helping you as the GP owner of it could be a syndication or a fund, level up with your capital raising, and through optimization and automating your capital raise needs. Please welcome to the show with me, Lauren Brychell. Lauren, how are we doing?
Great. How are you today, Brett?
Well, thank you so much. And for our listeners to get to know for the first time, would you give us just a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Sure thing. Yep. So I was lucky enough to jump into the commercial real estate space early on in my career with having absolutely no experience. So I had a great mentor who took me under his wing, and the rest is history. Spent most of my time in the marketing and capital raise investor relations side of the business. And now, to your point earlier, I help other people do just that, help them market and raise more capital.
Fantastic. And so before all of this, like Lauren growing up, let's take another step back, right? What was Lauren's superpower, or super strength that you feel like, helps you to help people today?
Gosh, I think the power of relationships is something that I, have had ingrained in me ever since I was young that helps today, right? Not only relationships with investors, but with partners and building trust and everything else that goes along with it. I think I'm a super connector, if I say so myself.
That's awesome. I love it. And so with that in mind, what would you say is the number one secret to optimizing and automating your capital raise?
Doing it in advance before it becomes a chore and before it's too late, before those leads fall through the cracks, right? That would be the number one thing to focus on.
So walk through what that means by do it in advance.
Yep. So a lot of fund managers or GPs, usually they're doing things 100 miles an hour. They are not taking a step back and looking at it from a 30,000 foot view of, okay, when I'm bringing investor leads in, what does that look like from warm lead to conversion to investor? And they don't take the time to actually go through that process, build out the steps, the drips, the marketing components that go along with it to maximize their conversion rates. And usually it's a fire drill, right? They're calling investors. They don't remember who they called last. They have no systems in place. And so a lot of things fall through the cracks, and they're constantly stressed about the capital raise. Okay,
that's very well succinct. And by the way, if you're ready to hire Lauren right now, just go to equity-elevated.com, equity-elevated.com. So that makes sense. So walk us through what the secret is to slowing down, automating, and just doing it properly, because that sounds very simple, but obviously it's not. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it, right? So what's the mindset? What's the practice? What's the rhythm? How long these kind of things take to implement? Walk us through that.
Sure. So time frame wise, take anywhere from a month to 6 months, just depending on how robust your system is, how many leads you've got, what your goals are, how much capital you need. But it is sort of simple if you really narrow it down, right? Simple in theory. So what you need on the basic ground level, that foundation, is a really good CRM, really good investor portal. Ideally, your CRM sends out marketing emails and automates with your investor portal. You could get away with those two things that are working really well together for a while until you really scale up and you're raising tens of millions per year. But setting those up properly is where it gets more challenging, and making sure that you're utilizing all the pieces.
So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.